Okay. I have to walk around with this stupid thing because I don't know when I'll be attacked by my fans when they start doing shirk all over the place. Yeah, this thing is fucking monstrous. Oh, I done received it. Oh no. It's hard for me to chat to that man.
You said you look like Bane.
Oh yeah. And I'm treated like Bane as well. A lot of people don't like me, so. Okay, no, ठीक है. The Christians are here, still arguing.
I'm only concerned about this poor little girl playing with dolls and this 54-year-old man going dragging her away somewhere.
Where?
That's what I'm concerned about. That nobody can defend.
We have to suspect, we call it trafficking. We have children here. We have many people here who take a child and abuse them and sell them here. What's wrong with the prophet? What is it about?
If I were you, I'd be ashamed. I'd be ashamed. Are you proud of it? Are you proud of it? Can't answer. Typical Muslim reaction. When you talk about Aisha, this poor little girl playing with her dolls, right? Singing songs, and this man going dragging her up in the room. You can't answer whether he's proud of him or not. This best of mankind. I don't hate you. I hate your religion. I hate Islam because it's got you in bondage. I hate the ideology that tells you to follow a man that goes and looks at children.
Getting very, very hostile. God.
I hate Islam. No. I hate this. I came here to set the captives free. This is why I come out of my bed every Sunday. I don't have to come here. Right? I came here to give you a message. And that message is, leave Islam. Leave Islam and take the Jesus Christ. Leave this wicked man. This wicked and adulterous man. Leave him. Stop following him. And let's get perverted like him. Then Golan. Right? Kadad and Yam Mustafa when Jesus come back.
Can you defend your God of your Bible? Can you defend? I'm asking you a question. David is a prophet of God according to the Bible. And Bible says he was of God's own heart. The man of God's own heart. Now this man has raped a woman. He has a sex with a woman. Yes? Fornication. Adultery. I'm asking you a question. What was his punishment according to God? What did God do when he slept with a woman? What did God do? I want to know from you. Tell me. What was God's reaction to man and sex out of marriage?
There are many.
Was God's own heart.
He asked me a question, but he don't want to answer.
Please,
there are many prophets in the Bible.
No, this particular story.
I'm talking about David. David was a good king.
He's a prophet of God, not only a king.
No, you call him a prophet. You call him a king.
Bible says
just listen to my answer.
Don't lie, he was a prophet of God. Christians, everybody say that. David,
he don't want to answer because he knows it's going to be good.
So don't say he wasn't prophet.
Right, I'll say what I like. I'll say what I like. So David was the king of Israel, right? What he did, he desired a woman. He desired a woman. And he sent her husband into war. He sent her husband into war so the husband would die.
Acts 2:28.
So he could have the woman, right? A shame and disgraceful thing, right?
He slept with her.
Now that was a sin against God.
Right. What God did?
I want to tell you here now, it was a sin against God. Are you willing to say that what Muhammad did with Aisha is a sin against God?
Can I say something?
Are you willing to say that?
Brother, let me speak.
No.
Everybody heard here.
No.
Brother, let me speak.
No.
Are you not feeling
No.
secure? Are you not feeling secure or something?
Perverted generation.
I let him
Wicked
speak.
and adulterous.
Why he's not letting me
Come to
speak?
Jesus Christ.
Do we have some issues here? You can't even. Brother,
Robot people.
1 minute.
It's the fastest growing
Everybody
religion.
heard here. I asked him a
It's
question.
the fastest growing religion. Because you're all sleeping with each other.
Brother,
That's why.
Brother, address me here.
You got 4 wives.
Address
You got
me.
4 wives. That's why.
It's good that you come here and shout, but when you are put on spot, you can't answer. My question.
Every time you do
Christianity, we can have girlfriend. I can be girlfriend. One lady for 4 years, another 4 years. Children go after
Brother,
now.
1 second. Everybody heard here, I asked him a question. What was God's punishment to David? Did he answer that? He said he was wrong. Did he answer that? What God did to David? I'll tell you. Why he's not answering? Because he's ashamed. You know what God did? God took his wives. He said, I'm going to take your wives and give to the other men, and I'm going to kill your child. Nothing happened to David. David done adultery, but his wives have to pay for it. God took his wife. What kind of a justice is that? What kind of a God do you believe in? Where's the punishment of David? Tell me now.
I believe in a God.
Are you defending that?
Died for your sins, right? I believe in a God, right, that is humble enough to leave heaven because of an arrogant and wicked generation like you and me, right, that refuses to be honest enough to say that a man sleeping with a 6-year-old girl is wicked.
You're not ashamed.
Right?
I just told you.
It's wicked. Of course. If anybody...
I'm going to make you understand. For example, if you have a sex outside marriage, what kind of a justice is that? Judge will say, your wife has to sleep with somebody else, and I'm going to kill your child. Is that a just judge? Is that a just judge? But your God done that. I don't believe that God. I don't believe my God will do that. My God will punish.
What are you going to do with those 80,000 boys in Jannah?
Show me that.
What are you going to do with those 80,000 boys in Jannah?
Okay, look at his claim. Look at his claim. Show me.
He wants to talk about my God.
I challenge you.
He wants to talk about my God.
That is authentic hadith. I challenge you. If that is authentic hadith.
I'm not sincere.
It's not authentic hadith.
I'm not sincere.
These are all lies. These are all lies spread by Islamophobes. Show me that hadith where he says that we're going to have 80,000 boys in paradise. Show me. I challenge if that is authentic. You are bringing the weak and fabricated hadith. And you have no shame. But you didn't defend what I said. I'm asking you, where is the justice what God did to this life? You're not defending it. And you're not ashamed of it. It's
We
good.
need our marriage. We have set our girls in virgin. If not, we have to shut up.
What is the hadith? What's the reference? I haven't read that hadith, but I'm 100% sure this hadith is not fabricated or weak. It cannot be authentic. 80,000 boys in paradise. Who's telling you that? We have a criteria in Islam.
How many boys do you get?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe you get boys in heaven?
I believe
Why are you getting boys in heaven?
Show me, brother.
Pretty boys.
Don't talk out of your own
Pretty
mind.
boys.
Don't talk out of your mind.
Pretty boys.
Show me the evidence.
Like pearls.
Show me the evidence. I have the evidence of the Bible. Show me the
Thing's now
evidence.
stuck
Right,
here.
Surah 52:24. Yusuf Ali. Round about them will serve devoted to them youths. Handsome as pearls, well guarded. So you have pretty little boys going round about you in Jannah. Why do you need boys going round about you? Because in Jannah you can ask for anything you want and you have it. Why do you need servants? And why do you get more boys than virgins? You see the wicked and perverted mind Muhammad had?
You say 80,000.
See the wicked and perverted mind Muhammad had?
You say 80,000. Show me where it says 80,000.
Do you get any boys in heaven?
No. You say 80,000. Can you back that claim? If you can't back that claim, don't make that claim.
Exactly.
Then we're going to read the verse. What it says. We're doing the verse. Use as fair as hidden
Do me a favour,
pearls
just hold this
will be set apart
Yeah,
and
sure.
weighed upon them. They will be running to and fro to serve them. Allah, or in the paradise there will be people or the angels. They will serve.
I'll read the
human
tafsir
beings.
again.
It's not that you are using you having a sex or anything. You are implying
And the
that you're
tafsir,
going to have a sex.
Al-Jalalain,
That's what you're
right?
implying.
Al-Jalalain, the tafsir to this says, and they will circulate from around them for service.
Servants. Yes, servants.
Youths,
Servants.
delicate, demeanor of their own, as if terms of their beauty and immaculateness, as they were hidden pearls. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah,
Abba?
no, I'm reading the.
Are you looking forward to that?
reading the tafsir, but
What is the point of these
you are
boys?
implying that we're going to have a sex.
This is what your God has
That is
offered
your
you
implication that
in
it was
Jannah. Perversion,
Servants.
things of the flesh.
That's what I'm saying. It's servants.
Servants. Why do you need servants?
You're trying to sexualize.
Why do you need servants? Why do you need servants? Why do you need servants?
Take your time, take your time.
I'm
enjoying myself.
In the paradise, go home, please. I'm answering you. In paradise, Allah will give you a life like a king. Like a king. When you ask something, it will be served to you.
No.
You have to answer. And they are
You're dealing with another realm. You're dealing with paradise.
That's
our conversation.
What's wrong with that?
I don't see your logic. Your logic fails. Why? If you have anything you want,
Take your religion in your home.
That's all you can do.
Doesn't matter.
If you have,
Muslim, a Christian,
if you have a head,
religion in your home.
anything you
Senegal, live the war. We have to live
you
together.
have to look up in the sky and see a bird and say to that bird, whatever, and it will come on your plate. Right? Anything you want. Why do you need pretty boys around?
Look, they are creation.
Hit me, kill me, Lord.
Are you looking forward to that?
I don't know. He asking questions like we are juggling.
Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand that you are following the devil? The devil, Muhammad, in his perverted mind, right? Because there's holy pedophilia going on in Saudi Arabia, right? All the poets in the 8th century, all the Islamic poets, they wrote about boys, more than they did about girls. More than they did about girls. Fact. Okay? So this is what you need to understand. Muhammad made provision for the perversion in Islam.
You talk a lot, but you don't like to
By promising, you
one
put
question.
little boys in
One
Jannah.
question you couldn't defend.
So, not only do you get girls, hold on, not only do you get girls, the boys are dressed in silk, just like the girls. Green silk. What's the point?
Look,
We are allowed to marry man to man this country.
Allah is telling us in paradise everything will
That
be
Muhammad
required.
said
Everything will be
in the
required.
church that man should marry a man.
No answer.
There's no
The
agreement in paradise.
Jews tell us woman she have to marry with woman. The Jews tell us we are thief. Jews tell us go and thief. Tell me.
I'm going to read your
I'm not
hadith.
Muslim.
I'm going to read your hadith.
The Jews tell us that the
Listen. I don't know anything. He's afraid of what's coming. He's afraid of what's coming. Because all I do is I spend time at home for you guys, right? To expose the filth that you do not know. The filth that you're following that you do not know. And you're too ashamed to realize what's going on. Right? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Listen, nobody's going to do nothing. Nobody's going to do nothing. You're free speech here.
We don't want to know you. Your disease.
I come here fearless in the name of Jesus Christ. I don't care how many people are
Muslim.
Are you crazy? Are you mental? Right? There's something wrong with you guys. I come here to save souls, and I don't care who I bring up. I'm going to bring up that wicked man you follow. You've got fear in my heart. Love in my heart. That's why I'm willing to go to the grave.
Why are you falling for
That's why I'm willing to put myself on the line.
Brother, listen,
Let me read your
that's
hadith.
what he wants.
About your prophet. About your
I am
prophet.
Christian like you. Let the Muslim alone. We have a problem. Muslims, they have no problem. We have a problem with Catholic Protestant. We have problem with we have a problem with the church of Jerusalem. Let the Muslim, let us. I'm not Muslim. Shut up. Leave people alone. Shut up. Talking rubbish. These Jews tell us. Jews tell us we are married. We have my sister. She has to be a virgin.
Sunan.
Jews deliver it us. Man married to man. Come on, man.
48.
I'm not Muslim.
4447.
Talk reality. Go and church.
Also, it's
Let
in
the
Ibn
war.
Majah.
Jesus said love.
20,
We have to live
25,
together. Together. We have to live together.
The Prophet said,
Jesus gave us
if
love.
anyone
Why are you
doing
talking
like
about
lots people
Moses?
did,
But
you
love.
should kill them.
Muhammad would love.
Now everybody
Muhammad
knows,
love. We have
what
to
went on
live
in
love.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
We don't
Muhammad
want to
said
take
that if
our
anybody does
daughters
what
and
Lot
kill
does,
our
you should kill
children.
them. That's what Muhammad said.
That they die. We know enough
Wait.
to go to there and thief them. Take them petrol, gold, money. I can join it here. Just shut up.
It is related,
Shut up.
Abu Hurairah,
Talk reality.
I never see
You just said
Al-Hassan
that together.
without my eyes
Are you
overflowing
Muslim?
with
In the
tears.
mosque? Are you Christian? In the Bible? Are you Jewish? In Senegal? We have to live law. And there is rules. We have to follow all over. That means law. Back off.
He did not speak to me
have to
until
live
we reached the
together.
market Banu, whatever. He walked around and looked. Then he left, and I left with him. We reached the mosque. He sat down and wrapped himself in his garment. Then he said, "Where is the little one? I'll call him. Bring him to me." Do you want the reference again? Let me get a reference. Let me get a reference. This is Bukhari. It is Hassan. And it is a good hadith.
It's a little bit too...
It's a good hadith.
It's a bit too fundamental.
Right? Hassan came running and jumped into his lap. Then he put his hand in his beard. Then the Prophet, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, opened his mouth and put his tongue in his mouth. Then he said, "Oh Allah, I love him. So love him and the one who loves him." This is your Prophet. Hassan, I'm going to give you the hadith reference again. I'm going to give you the hadith reference. Bukhari Hassan, right? Book 48. Hadith 1183. Right? Arabic reference, book 1, hadith 1183. He stuck his tongue in a child's mouth.
Shut your mouth. You're a liar. You're a liar. Wait, give me the reference.
Here's the reference.
Give me the reference.
Your Prophet.
Give me a reference. Give me the reference. Come on. Give me the reference. Give me the reference. Stop passing it on. Give me the reference.
Stuck his tongue in a child's mouth. What's wrong with you guys? This is the man you follow. This is the man you follow. I'm disgusted. No one disgusted. The thing is, right? The thing is, all you can do is laugh about it. It's like someone that's embarrassed but doesn't know what to say. This man you follow stuck his tongue in a child's mouth. It's really good.
It's freezing, man. Rap volume is chucked out today. All right. I was walking down here. What was he saying? You just started swearing. At least he knows you.
He's gay! Child molesting! Sticking the tongue in a child's mouth. What's the matter with you? Why did you say he's gay? You're asking me. Oh, Jesus, Lord. What's wrong with you guys?
You need to relax yourself.
Listen, I need to relax myself.
Yes, relax yourself.
Okay then.
Got the guy as well. The Pied Piper's out today. Might play later.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I am concerned. I'm concerned because you guys are not even serious enough to look into your own book. I'm actually concerned about you. Right? You're concerned to look into your own book. Do you agree with what he did? Do you agree with what he did? Yeah, I want to yes or no. Do you agree with what he did? You want to ask me a question? Excuse me? Rubbish. I'm not interested in your diversion. I'm not interested in your diversion. I just told you your prophet called that boy and stuck his tongue in your mouth. You agree what he did? You agree what he did?
He's always doing that. He's always doing that. So basically what you're saying, you're suspecting homosexuality. That's the gist of what he's saying. Prophet Muhammad put his tongue in another person's child's mouth, so he's suspecting.
He wants to ramble around it. I asked you, was it a good thing? Go make yourself famous. Make yourself famous. I don't care about cameras.
You're the one that's running. You're the one that's opening your mouth.
I care about your soul, I care about his soul.
You want fame. I'm just responding. Look, don't even put the camera. Put the camera on him. He wants the fame. I don't want no fame. I'm responding to him, but he doesn't want to respond.
That's why I come here.
Hold on. The Bible says, what does the Bible say about homosexuality? What does the Bible say about homosexuality? Kill them. Does it not say that? Does it not say that in the book of Deuteronomy? No, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did not the book of Deuteronomy condemn? Did not the book of Deuteronomy condemn homosexuals? Yes, it did.
I'm not going to die tonight. I'm not going to die tonight. Okay, so I don't know. You don't know what you're doing.
He mentioned like
Jesus is my Lord, and you better be careful who you're messing with. Jesus is my God.
to be honest, I would like to hear that
He said he will
story again. But he said,
context behind that.
Be careful.
God is against
Be careful.
It's a sin in the eyes of God. And it's an abomination and filthiness for men to be with men, or for women with women.
Wasn't Muhammad in his time known to be gay? Now the question that should be asked.
I don't know.
Stay away. You're not gonna like what they say.
I don't really care.
Alright, stay away. I don't want him to do anything mad. Get him away. Is he doing his job? I'm not saying. You're not gonna like it. Get him away.
The answer is no. Is he married? So that's a redundant question he's asking.
Christianity
Look
said
who's here.
one man to one woman. Islam says
Sid Bash, we got Sid Bash. Come on. Big up. Look at that. How many days growth is that?
Jesus knows.
Oh, alright.
He knows. How can I get these people?
That's a lie. Sorry, I'm going to correct you.
Let me give them every wicked thing they want.
I'm going to call you out.
Let me give them every wicked thing they want. If they want boys in heaven, I'll give it to them. If they want 72 wives, I'll give it to them. Right? If they want 4 wives on earth, I'll give it to them.
Can I ask you a question?
And you guys have been suckered.
Are you allowed to divorce in Christianity? Are you allowed to divorce in Christianity?
Now,
That's the real question.
You've got a reason, right? You've got a reason to get up in the day because it's been made lawful. All these wicked things have been made lawful.
But really, you ain't got no substance. You just talk a lot, but you ain't got no substance, man.
By your prophet,
I'm challenging
you.
You can talk to them, lot, but you can't fool me. I'm saying to you, yeah, in Christianity, can you divorce? Can you divorce in Christianity? So if your wife's getting, if you basically,
Jesus said, except a man be born again, he will not see the kingdom of God. You must be born again.
If your wife gets
You must go to Jesus. You must give your life to him. You must surrender your life to him. He is your God. He is your King. He loves you. He's waiting for you.
The God that died, the God that pooped.
Stop going after women all the time, lusting after women. Jesus said, right, you should have one wife. Right? He wants to supply your needs. But good ones. Good ones. The devil's just giving you everything you want that's wicked in your brain so you can feel happy with it. Because now you think it's holy.
You're a joke.
Give your life to Jesus Christ.
You want these people to believe in a God that died, a God that was apparently resurrected 3 days later. In fact, it's not even 3 days and 3 nights. Jesus died. When did Jesus die? Jesus died when? He died late Friday night. He arose early Sunday morning. Please mathematically tell me how is that 3 days and 3 nights? Explain. Listen. Oh, the substance has gone now. No answer.
I'm really concerned for every Muslim here because most of you haven't taken the time to look into your books. Most of you haven't taken the time. All you do is don't listen to the Prophet. Go into your books and look at the filth that's written in them.
Respond. How is that 3 days?
Go in and look.
How is that 3 days and 3 nights?
I mean, what kind of a God says that the sun sets in muddy water?
There you go. And you want to talk about child marriage?
Is that a sensible God? Your Quran said that the sun sets in muddy water.
Rewind. Let's turn the tables around. Let's turn the table decks around. How old was Mary when she married Joseph? How old was Joseph?
Nothing about that in the Bible. How old was Mary? Show me in the Bible verse. Show me. Show me in the Bible. Show me in the Bible verse.
Show me that,
So, you know, if you're
There is nothing in the Bible about that.
12. Once he says
Show it to me. Show it to me.
he wants to judge Jesus the way he's going.
I just said
Let me ask you this.
there is nothing in the Bible.
12. He can never be in his
There is no verse in the Bible.
Show me.
I bring you
Oh, so you got no evidence.
We'll get multiple different copies of it.
How many years was Jesus minister?
It's not in the Bible.
Where
is that in the Bible?
One question I want to ask this man is,
many
prove to me
years?
the Bible you have today is authentic.
Right, because I just wanted to talk to you. I used to be part of the Labour Party for coming back 20 years, and lots of people's doors, and now I'm kind of politically, I'm just going to because in terms of my economic and stuff like that,
Give your life to Jesus. He loves you. Go chapter 3, verse 16.
I sometimes think it's really crazy.
I believe immigration is because I believe that although I'm from an immigrant family, I do believe, well, you wouldn't know, yeah, but I believe as myself that although I'm from an immigrant family, I still think you have to be unrestricted kind of like, so it sounds quite hard that, I think it should be kind of a point system where I don't care about race or yeah, I voted Brexit. So I also believe the reason I voted Brexit isn't because of immigration, but because of sovereignty of the UK. I believe that the UK should be governing itself, it shouldn't be dictated by Europe. And you can see I'm at grown men here decision. So that's what the effect that happens. So when a lot of people with Rasmus especially equate Brexit as being racist and against immigration, but immigration to me was secondary. The first thing is the sovereignty of the parliament. Yeah, Rasmus is an individual that, from speaking to him, he's not going to like what I'm going to say. He wants everyone to come in, and he doesn't care how much damage it does because of the past of UK. He wants to punish the UK for the past of their ancestors. For slavery, for colonisation. And the thing is, I can condemn all that and say it was wrong and it's something that, I do not support. But it doesn't mean that, I want the worst in the UK as of today. I've got family that I want to prosper and live a happy life in the future. And that means restricting immigration and controlling who comes in and trying to, control who comes in for social cohesion.
If you're from an immigrant family who came from the Commonwealth, I would guess that Raspex is all the Caribbean background.
Yeah, I'm from the Punjab.
Okay, that's more Commonwealth. And the Windrush generation were betrayed
which
by
is
the
terrible.
country. But uncontrolled immigration from European countries would cost those ethnic minorities also, right? As much as white.
Do you not think there might be absolutely you're fine, yeah. Right. What we're missing, like you can vote pro-Brexit or you can vote anti-Brexit. But what's completely missing, is a renegotiation.
I might need you later, so let me do
listen.
This guy, bro, he's got the black man holding the camera.
I know. Don't tell anyone.
Listen, man.
Get someone in white hand. There you go, man.
I'm talking to you. What's not been offered is a renegotiation of the deal which Europe has with its member states. No one's offering that. It's like if it said, all right, Bulgaria and all these countries are all like kicking off and everyone, they don't want to have immigration. Say, all right, let's renegotiate a deal what we have with our member states and just have a deal on immigration which everybody has to agree to, and a deal on trade. We should keep a European trade and take the whole of the law and everything out of the trade. Just have a European trade agreement. That's just not being offered by anybody. Why not? Because the EU are just talking in terms of Brexit or not Brexit. They're not saying, the EU are not saying, shit, we need to the only person it is Tony Blair. Tony Blair says the EU needs to renegotiate its deal. It just needs to renegotiate its deal with the member states, and because
This should be a process.
I would dismantle the whole of the EU and put the whole thing online. I think there's a big gravy train. They get loads of money for nothing. They're a joke, and I don't think they can have They can't have ideological control over their member states because, like you say, British, they want to be British and they want to be in charge of Britain. And so, if the EU said, "All right, everyone's in charge of their own countries," we can't. If everyone says what they want to say about immigration, we can't do that. But we've got a trade deal, which is this. This is our trade deal, which is useful for us. And it's not being offered by anybody. Nobody's offering.
If you want to know the kind of basic thrust of where me and Raspex differ, is the fact that I believe I can be British Punjabi by ethnicity and Sikh by religion. So,
He doesn't like who you say.
yeah, so when I say
Sorry
I'm
to interrupt
British,
you, but catch this. Tell him that only I'm the milkman. Tell him you can't come here with Dudu without asking me, bro.
Dudu.
Tell him, bro. You can't do that.
So,
is that for Shahid? I'm gonna joke.
Rashford doesn't like the fact that you've got a dual identity.
Yeah, so I'm trying to unite people under the umbrella of being British. You can be British Pakistani Muslim. You can be British Somalian. You can be British Somalian Muslim. But the problem is that you have people who are racist on the far right that say no. If you're brown or you're Muslim or you're this, you can't be British.
They're dying out.
And then you have other people that believe that because of the past of the UK and the colonization and the slavery, that we should punish the UK now. We cannot classify ourselves as British, otherwise we're sellouts or coons. Because I'm called a sellout all the time, and an Uncle Tom.
As a Sikh Punjabi, I guess you suffered at the hands of British colonisation, but also Muslim colonisation through Mughals. So perhaps you see a more balanced...
Alright, so it's hard for people to understand. So when you speak to, say, a Muslim from India or Pakistan, they see the British as totally taking over their territory. Whereas for the Sikhs, what happened was under the Hindus, we were under 800 years of oppression. 850 million people, an estimate, that's a conservative estimate, were killed over 800 years of colonization by the Islamic forces coming into India. And so when the British came, although they did terrible things to the Sikhs in terms of they took our empire, they took our prince and they drank him to the UK and he's called a Black Prince over here. They took our diamond in the Queen's crown. But when it comes to, like for me, there was still the lesser of two evils. The Islamic conquest was on another level of barbarity, not for India but for the Sikhs, I would say. But for the Muslims,
The Sikhs came after.
yeah, so Sikhism came about in the 14th century.
And none of wanted to unite the Hindus and the Muslims that were fighting.
Yeah. So he was trying to, I mean, he had two companions, one was a Muslim and one was a Hindu. I don't know, Mardana and Balla. And so there were two guys, one was a Sufi and the other guy was a Hindu, and so what he wanted to do was to unite. Yeah, I mean,
Every direction he turned, he saw the camera.
I mean, even I say to Muslims, like, even, they don't like us saying that, but it's not necessarily about him moving the Kaaba. It's about God is everywhere. It's, even if you don't believe it happened, it's still metaphoric. If you believe it as a metaphor, it's about we believe God is in everyone and God is everywhere. Whereas with under Islam and the Abrahamic faith, they have this concept of God being up there, hell down there. Literalist. So there is a heaven up there, hell down there. And for when
Hey, doing a black man told you camera?
do you know what? Yeah, thingy comes.
Let me hold it.
No, never.
Let me hold it. What you
I
think
can't get
sabotage?
I can't get Leon. Leon's gonna turn around and go, oh look what he's doing. I'm in trouble as it is. I had Eunice doing it. So basically, so
You
for
jack my
us,
filthy black hands.
we have a different
That's what it
concept.
is. My hands are too black.
I know.
My hands are too black to hold the camera.
You got gloves on though, so I can't see. So I'm trying to be self-sufficient. So basically, when it comes to the Abrahamic faith, it has a different philosophy to the Sikhs. But my whole aim is to unite people under the umbrella of being British. You can be a Somalian Muslim, you can be a British Punjabi Sikh, British Jamaican Christian, or whatever. And I think that's the umbrella that we need to unite on for social community.
Accept that, perhaps for political reasons,
Oh, sorry.
Even if that was a bitter pill to swallow, why not say, well, I'm a world citizen, we're all one.
Yeah, but the problem we have here in the UK that I've seen is that there is so many disparate groups now with so many different outlooks on life. Even within the Asian community, the Sikhs and the Hindus have a totally different outlook to the Muslim community, even though we're brown. We have a different outlook of what we want.
How would you feel about Palestine?
We got to Palestine, but it's not going to happen. But what it is, I don't believe in pipe dreams. So I was a Palestinian, I still am. I would love for a separate homeland. But if I feel something cannot happen, no matter what, without bloodshed, then I cannot support it. So what I say is that let the Punjab decide in a referendum. And whoever decides, I don't want it to go to the point of 1984.
We've got to negotiate our states downwards into. I think there has to be more control over local areas, like, you know what I mean. And we have to respect that people don't believe the same thing, and then do decent trade deals.
Because
just do decent trade deals and keep peace and put peaceful views forward. I think. It's not just. I don't mind. For me, Brexit is. I didn't vote either way yet, and for me, Brexit is about chaos which can change things, and chaos which can change things positively. Which also I see in Trump. I see chaos which could tip positively. You know what I mean? All they could do is elect another guy, elect a different guy. They might think someone along Bernie's lines. They might think. Oh yeah, someone along Bernie's lines is better. If the things that Trump is talking about, the deals with the for the drugs and everything, the Americans are getting ripped off, completely ripped off. Like I think I don't believe in the world government, but I think society needs to be a lot more involved. That's why we're here, isn't it? Like that's why we're in British Corner, because society has to become a lot more involved with what is actually going on, like, on a local sort of level. And it's not been offered by the EU. The EU is trying to take too much control over people.
So I'm assuming you voted Brexit, obviously.
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, you didn't? All right.
I wouldn't vote for either, because what we were crying about what the EU did to Greece. How the EU fucked Greece up. And then
did you vote Brexit?
And then suddenly we were Brexiting, and then Greece was forgotten, and it was like, oh, we're all pro the EU now. I was like, I'm not pro the EU. But Brexit, for me, Brexit is all about selling the NHS to the Americans. That's why the Conservatives want
NHS to the Americans? They want to privatise it?
The Conservative government want Brexit.
Alright.
It is because they want to sell the NHS to the Americans.
Oh, that's not happening, man. Not under my watch. Let's start taking control.
Let me free you, Roger, in case you want to walk
around.
I
do want to. Big up, man. What's your name?
Julian.
Really
appreciate it.
What's your channel name again? What's your channel name again?
It's Lessons for Life.
Lessons for Life. Subscribe, man.
Let me get you a card.
Give me a card, man.
Let me do a little advert.
Are you going to be more of a regular?
I'm going to try, man.
We need more camera guys talking about stuff like this. Yeah, don't worry. I'll give you a thumbs up, man.
Manny there? Is Manny online? Is Manny?
No, it's not live. It's just the recording.
Oh, just recording, yeah.
If your hands get cold, tell me.
Yeah, no problem. Good. Okay.
I'm in best behaviour. I know you don't need to be scared. I'm only joking. His name is Leon. You should be scared of him. He has one eye.
This guy's not too bad.
He has one eye and it looks like
don't believe the videos.
Okay, no. One second.
No, we're having a video.
Say Bismillah. Bismillah. And Mr. Intelligence, where's your class? Give him kippa. Give him one kippa. You want Yamas. Yeah, so basically. His head looks like shit.
Can we start the video?
Have we started it? Hey, Menace. This is them man's video, you know, fam. You're bum rushing the team, fam. What you doing? But I'm bum rushing. Nah, allow them, man. Let them do their video, fam. You're on this shenanigans. What about you? You doing it, Raj?
I'm gonna be talking with these guys.
You're so tight, you know.
Raj,
jump in, Raj.
We're gonna get next camera soon and come film you, man. I ain't got time, but I'm on curfew. On curfew? Yeah.
Okay, so just to introduce it, I saw some video.
He's like the DJ Khaled on speakers
about the JQ, the Jewish cluster. So I just wanted to, find out your opinion.
Sounds like swimming. Let me turn off the
Okay, well, first of all, why don't you just introduce it? Like, what's your view?
Well, when you came to me, so what do you do the Jewish question to me?
Well, you mentioned it, so why don't you say it?
Okay, no, Tom. Okay, so the Jewish question has been posed by
Right,
Hold it.
It's Raj.
Sure.
Just for Raj, he's got it.
So you want to just a wide angle? Like,
yeah, if you could just record. I've got a white man to do it.
You're involved, yeah?
Yeah, I want to.
Sure. All right, I can just be like here. Oh no, I'll be fine.
You realise with the construction of Israel as it had in those states, the Jewish people finally had their homeland. It's also Christian land, and homeland. I'm a Christian. I'm a Protestant. And the Holy Land is not up for negotiation, and Israel's security is resolved. So given the Jewish people with the entire acceptance up to the shore of the crime together, given we have secured their homeland, the Jewish diaspora have out-whited Whitey. They've kicked Whitey's ass all across Liberal games as by any major metric, and good luck to them, and it's a great contribution.
concurrently,
Why is that?
they've outperformed in medicine, law, media, banking.
Even a Nobel Peace Prize
they've kicked ass, right?
They've kicked ass. Done very well.
Actually, IQ nothing to be scorned at.
By the way, just a quick
so if we continue on with the premise, so given that is the current state of the board, and with the current fact that the greatest existential crisis to white people is the great replacement, the demographic decline, they want to pose to the Jewish question, to the people, which they have the right to do, and the Jewish people have the right to refute. So where is your interest then in this future story, now that you have a Jewish ethnic state? Are you willing to stand with and stand by in your Jewish identity, white identity, or will Jewish people consistently, like they've done, resist white identitarianism? The question is legitimate, independent of the answer.
Okay, so
that is the JQ.
So that's the JQ. And
Dr. Peterson's run from Edge. Everyone runs from Edge.
But let me understand.
But the question remains, nevertheless.
I'm not actually understand the question. What is the... So if we address...
If I need your help later on, I don't want your hands to get too cold, because I might need you later.
Yeah, no, I'm curious about it. I want to know I want to understand it.
So what do you think it is? Because otherwise the conversation...
Well, I'll accept your definition.
Okay, brilliant, excellent. So just moving on. Right.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I'm just curious. I'm more curious to know your point of view than defining the JQ.
My point of view, remember, I'm just using language to point at the JQ.
Can I ask you why is JQ so important to you then?
Go.
Yeah, go.
It's not important to me, it's important to everyone who voted in from Brexit.
But what does it mean? What kind of response could there be? Like, for example...
Great question.
Yeah, so can you allow...
Well, I don't know, but what do you think? I mean, I'm asking you a person, what do you think of the question?
What do I think of the question?
Correct, how would you answer it?
Well, I don't know where you're going with it, so that's why I'm trying to get before I answer what I respond to. I'm trying to understand.
So let me ask you a simple question, simple one.
I'm trying to understand it better. That's why I'm asking the question.
A simple question: would you support white identitarianism?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Okay. I mean, do you really don't know what it means?
No, I mean,
we can do it if you want. I can break it down epistemologically, but do you really know what it means?
Well, I know very broad
terms. Do you know what it means?
Let me tell you why I'm asking. Let me tell you why I'm asking. So, for example, white identitarianism is a very broad spectrum. You can have on one end you can have Hitler, where he says, kill all the Jews, and we don't want anyone except white people, and the whites are the best people. That's on one extreme, and you can have the other extreme where it just simply says, we want to have a strong identity and a strong culture, and want to be represented, let's say in white lands like England and Europe, etc. So I mean, that's why I'm asking you. I want to ask your opinion as opposed to other people's opinions. This can get really wide. I just want to know. I want to understand. Well, I came to ask yours. So I'm not sure why you have to know mine. So let me find out yours, and then you can ask mine.
Okay. So my question is really simply in answer. You have different levels of interest. But my question is much simpler. Would you accept white identitarianism?
Well,
let me make it even easier with the audience. Would you agree and support whites to collectivise at the same level of rights given to others, or to have no rights for all?
Well, like for example, like in China?
For example, no protection for criteria based on ethnic minorities.
So for example...
I mean, I'm really genuinely struggle with the question. I'm trying to tune the conversation. Or are you just trying to resist it?
No, I'm trying to...
Because we can get to answer stage.
No, because you want me to answer a question when I'm not fully understanding your point of view. Right? So in order to understand your point of view, I already explained why...
Okay, let me make it really easy. Do you think white people exist? It's a simple question. Great, and you consider the Jewish people are considered white by them? It's a simple question, yes or no?
Yeah, the answer is that I'm not sure.
So you're not sure that white people don't... Let me ask the first white person. Do you think Jewish people are not white? Simple question. The answer is...
There you go. See, he's got the same kind of answer as
I believe they're white.
And that's the first white person you asked.
I'm just curious.
It's difficult. I mean, there are
Jewish
people black Jews.
I myself don't know.
Let me ask you a different question. Do you believe other people exist who are white people who disagree with you?
Say that, sorry.
Do you think there are other white people who don't agree with you?
We're just not sure.
It's not. It's been a long day, but no, I think sort of sure. There are plenty of Jews that are more Ashkenazi, European. There are obviously Jews, Israeli Jews who've
Well, exactly. I mean, there's Jews that
share
look
a
white,
common
Jews that
ancestry.
don't look white. So there you go. There's different kinds of Jews. Yeah, Ashkenazi Jews generally look more white, and Sephardi Jews look darker. So purely from colour perspective. But I mean, I don't really.
Okay, so you maybe absolutely understand. Let me ask you a better question.
But I know what you're trying to say.
But let me
many
ask
people
you
that don't consider it white. That's true. I do
Let
get
me ask
that.
a white person. I'm not white. You're not white. He is.
Okay.
Let me ask a white person. Simply just cut to the chase, right? Just being succinct.
I'm
and ask a white person, would you say
white.
the Jewish diaspora have worked in the white, i.e. non-white Jewish diaspora's best interest in the liberal experiment? You say that statement is true or false if you had to pick a binary?
I think it's a bit of both. Certainly.
Okay, there's a component, right? Okay.
It's a very.
That's all we need to know, right?
It's not
It's
necessarily
not
like a yes or no.
Yeah, it's not a yes or no answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to point you to understanding the Jewish question.
I mean,
unless you can accept the question on their side, you can't negotiate.
Well, I can't accept it.